What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. We got another clip here for you, another NASCAR clip. This is going to be a sort of how-to road course tutorial sort of thing. I thought, I don't know, I thought I give it a try. I think I'm pretty decent at road coursing, but not a pro. Just thought I'd say that. I'm no means a pro, and I do mess up a lot, but I think I'm a pretty good road course racer, so I thought I'd put a video together for those that are struggling on some road courses. So just a little heads up, this is for people who are on controller and are on the no assist settings. As you can see, I got expert, all zeros, in case anyone wants to see those numbers. But, and also this is for Xfinity series, not Cup. I think Xfinity cars are a lot better anyways now. So we're going to hop into a road course and we're going to go around. All right, now that we're at Cota, I probably should have, now that I realize this, I probably should have made it just one car on the track. But just for the sake of the videos, we're just going to stay neutral. We're not going to go tight or loose or any kind of custom. But I'm not the greatest at making setups. But yeah, we'll just stay neutral for now. All right, let's try this again, shall we? Spun out a couple times. We're good to go now. All right. Got pretty damn loose off the last two corners there, but for the most part, that is a lap. Let's do another one. Let's make it a little bit more clean. Whoops. Still getting tight. Real tight there. It's hard to see that corner, but a little cleaner. Again, not a pro, but that's as clean as I can get it without messing up too much. And now we can go and take a look at some of my braking points. Alright, here we go. Coming up to the, well, not the first turn, the last turn, but see if I can put another good lap together for you guys and kind of show you whereabouts I'm braking. First thing on the left, you're going to want to look for this little lamp post or whatever on the left right there. All the way down to second gear. I went to second pretty quickly. Nice wide entry. Don't be afraid to use that runoff either. Nice full throttle section. Got to be very careful through here. I like to lift right before the bridge. Don't hit those. But I like to go third gear and just light throttle. Let the car just turn, do its thing. Down to second gear. Want to make sure the car's nice and straight for here, otherwise you'll get a penalty. Next corner, I like to leave it in second and wait for this white hash mark right there. If you go fast enough, you know, even in second gear, you can still overshoot a little bit. Make sure the car's pointed straight, match the gas, and right there where the tire marks, you can kind of see where everybody's braking back there. All through here, you definitely want to be easy on the gas. It's very easy to spin and spin out. I'm going a little too slow for here, but it's kind of hard to find an actual point to, you know, use for a reference. I just kind of just go off of it. Here's another good example of being loose, or not example, but this section here is very, very, very easy to spin out. Nice and fast, right that line. I like to go car length past it. You can say in second or third there. And boom. There's a red marker on the wall. And that's where the braking point is, and that's a lap. As best I could. I mean, I'm a horrible explainer, but you know, I mean, maybe if I put a few laps together, it'll make sense. It'll be alright. Alright, now for Chicago.
Right, let's get out there and see what we got.
What a weird, wonderful pile of shit this track has become. Again, we're just going to go neutral. This is, not sure why this is there. This must be for my career, because I never go single player, but yeah, that's pretty cool. Must just goes everywhere, so yeah, just going to go neutral, and we're going to hit the track, and again, I'm just going to try to put 2 laps together, and hopefully it comes out good enough. Alright, finally, I had to restart a couple times, because I didn't even make it around the track the first time, so here we go.
lap. Keep it up. That's what we needed. Up to you if you want to stay out.
Damn, those are the cleanest 2 laps I've ever done. All right, that was 2 laps right there. That was damn, pretty damn good for 2 laps. Not bad. Obviously, turn one,
Stay on the blend line now.
you got a bunch of those. You see the 3, 2, 1 right there. Obviously, I was braking like near the 4, like the first one down there. A few car lengths before. You want to be obviously very nice and straight, because this track is not very forgiving. It'll punish you very harshly. First thing I do is second gear all the way out to the wall, and I look for this little thing on the ground right here. That's the first thing. That arrow. That's my braking point.
Clear left.
And once I get slowed enough, it's just coast, a little bit of gas, and always drive out to the wall. It helps with the car on exit. You know, you're trying to keep it as straight as you can. Second thing is the first red sign on the wall right here on the left. That is my braking point. As soon as I get side by side with this ABB sign, that's my braking point. Down a gear, you know, second gear, and if you do it right, you can give it a lot more gas, and then pretty much that one is the last little red sign. That's if you get that turn right. The last red sign right there is the last chance braking zone. This is a fun turn because I take it all as one, and again, you want to bring it out to the wall if you can. You know, you're carrying a lot of speed. This one's also a little tricky because this, I think those markers are placed a little too far, in my opinion, because you'll be full brakes if you hit that. But on this side, I actually like to go right about here before I start hitting the brakes. And I'm like 80% brakes, 90% brakes, all the way down. Just enough so right here, hopefully you do it right, you're off the brakes and you're just tiny 20% gas. Here you want to wait for the pavement to change from a lighter shade to a darker shade. Right about here is where my braking zone is, somewhere in that little realm. Otherwise you're going to overshoot this corner, and this is the tightest turn out of all of it. You want to hug it close as you can. Now basically want to go halfway down here. Again, try to aim for the wall if you would. Now this section is the unforgiving, you know, section. It is so rough, so bumpy. It's hard to be full throttle. You must be straight and slow through right here. It is so bad. And then just nice and easy second gear all the way. I never go to first gear at all. Here on this side, you're going to look for the same thing. These arrows right here. Whether you shift or not, these arrows is my next braking point. Whether you hit it at it or a car length past. Nice and easy. Make sure the car is straight. Bam. And that's the best I can do to describe things, because I'm a very bad describer. So hopefully this has taught you something. If not, well, shit. My bad. Here's take this corner at full speed. Boom. red sign, second gear. Pretty much just like that. You almost want to take it as all one turn. And again, over here, just a little bit before. I was way too soon. I was about 80% gas, and then, you know, as you get closer to the corner, you do lift off the brakes a bit. Where the pavement changes, boop, might be too far here. And each lap, you know, the tires wear, so that point, you're going to have to back that up a little bit each lap. And try to just, boom, aim for that corner. If you can handle it, do a little burp of gas. And that's pretty much all she wrote. Again, right there, boom, little white paint on the ground. A little burp of the gas. Well, I kind of hold the gas a little bit. At like 20%. And yeah, depending on your settings, like I said about the tires, you will have to back up your corners, you know, feet at a time. So, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the clip. I guess I'll move on to the next track, I guess.